Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Njenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here, that any other time you see a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. In the same way, when you see a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. But because today we have a man, I will tell you the kind of woman he is looking for, and this is a disclaimer. The guy I am bringing on the show is living in Kenya. No going back to his country. He's coming from Poland. He's not going back to his country, and he is a resident. In fact, he's a permanent resident in this country. He has not been in his country for the last 9 years. Okay, he came here to study. He has studied in the USI, United States International University. Watu ambao mnajua USI iko hapa hivi Safari Park, unaona Safari Park of Thika Road, the Thika Super Highway. Okay, so our friend today is Bones. I'll show you the name Bones. Bones amesomea hapa, akona marafiki wengi sana wa Kenya, na niliwaambia ya kwamba this show is becoming international. Bones has decided to marry an African woman. He has studied in Kenya, the United States International University, USIU. Sasa hata hiyo picha yake mumeona hapo. Mumeona hizo picha zake, hata kuna watu watamu-identify because kuna watu walikuwa wanasoma na yeye. Na currently he is doing consultancy. And he has established his offices hapo around hapo Roysambu hapo hivyo. Mtajuana. Again, I realized one thing about this show, ladies and gentlemen, that we are not bound. I think people are coming to the realization that all of us are human beings, regardless of our race, religion, and things like that, our beliefs and sexuality. In as much as we are looking for people that we can do life together, if you can be able to agree the journey of two towards the same direction, if it's inspired by love, understanding, commitment, and things like that, you can almost be sure that you are headed towards the right direction. Bones is a fan of this show. In fact, I came to know Bones sometimes in 2022, last year, before the elections. Mnakumbuka zile campaigns tulikuwa tunachapa. Tulikuwa very active in politics, and that's when I came to know of him. And I can't say he's a friend. No, I can't say he's a friend, but he's somebody I've been able to know for maybe that period. By 2022, around there, tulijuana. I've met him severally, and sure, he is not married. Yeye na rafiki mwingine wake naleta hapa Mwarabu, lakini huyo rafiki yake atakuja live kwa show kwa sababu yeye amezaliwa hapa. He's an Arab born and raised in Kenya. Okay, I told you Kenya is a safe haven. Kenya is one of the best countries we have in the world in terms of peace and stability, social stability. This is one of the most peaceful countries you can ever live in. So naleta huyo rafiki yake Mwarabu, but this guy from Poland, Bones, is living in the country now. This is the 9th year. Akimaliza hii mwaka anaenda the 10th year. That's a decade. Unaona? And alikuja hapa 2014 na amekuwa ameishi huku kutoka mwaka wa 2015, around 2015-2016 he joined the USIU na alimaliza. He's now doing consultancy. Okay, mambo ya IT, cyber security, what else? Cyber security. In the docket of IT there is cyber security, there is blockchain, cryptocurrency, things like that. That's what he's doing, consultancy. So he's currently in Kenya, and these are the qualities of the woman he is looking for. But before then, remember that the contacts of our guests are always on my Facebook stories at Njenga Njeru. So if you have not followed me on Facebook, kindly go and follow at Njenga Njeru, because that is exactly where we will be able to post the contacts, and you can pick them, then call our guest at your own convenient time. So Bones is looking for a woman because Bones is currently 41. He's looking for a woman who is between the ages of 27 to 38. From 27 to 38. So if you're within that window, kindly, you can feel free to reach out to him. Anasema yeye, he is not a Christian. He's not a Muslim, he's not a Hindu, he does not subscribe to any religion. At the same time, he's not an atheist, he's neutral when it comes to religion. So yeye si Mkristo, si Muislamu, si Muhindu na hasubscribe kwa ile religion. Okay? Na pia alisema yeye si atheist. Atheist ni watu ambao wako against religion. He is neither of that. He is just neutral on matters religion. So if you're interested, you feel free to reach him out. Again, he is living with friends. He is living with friends. And these are friends. Unaona wale watu ambao wakiset ofisi, wakitengeneza kazi wanaishi na the friends will be watching this. And everyone who knows Bones knows that he is not married. At least he has tried to date when he was in this country, and he has not settled. Okay, we also believe that you have tried to, if you are single, that is, you have tried to date maybe, but if it never worked, maybe that's why you're here. You can never tell. Okay, so Bones is that way, and he's looking for a woman between the ages of 27 to 38. Another disclaimer, maybe this one will discourage a number of people. He is not looking for a woman with kids. He doesn't want kids. Kama atapata mtoto ni mmoja, na alisema yeye atapata mtoto wake. So kama uko na mtoto, he is not interested. He said that he will not be interested in a woman who has kids. Okay, but he said that if he is lucky enough to get a woman who is calm, a woman who at least is looking for a career shift. Maybe you're looking for something you can do and have maybe interest in IT. That is another advantage. Kama wewe uko na maybe any training, any background in IT, na IT sio kutumia computer, sio kufunga na kufungua. IT is broad and wide. So if you have some background in IT, feel free to contact him. He will be interested. Again, he is not looking for a woman who has kids. Not because he hates kids according to him, but because he would like to get kids of his own. I asked him, why is a 41-year-old man single? Why is a 41-year-old man single? His response was, it is always important to take time to build a career so that the people who depend on you directly and indirectly will not have to suffer. And I think that's the mantle. Because again, you don't want to raise a family when you're suffering. You don't want to raise a family when you cannot make ends meet. You don't want to raise a family where kids cannot go to school. You don't want to raise a family where food and basic needs are not met. So that reason is just enough. So Bones is looking for a woman who is calm, composed, less dramatic, and a woman who doesn't rave. Raving, hataki mtu ya sherehe. So if you're there, you're interested, he is looking for that woman ASAP. And I told him, because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, any other time I negotiate on behalf of Africans, when I am an African, I can always introduce people to our culture, because this is how our culture works. In Africa, we always advocate that you make our culture respected, because we will respect yours. So this is the protocol. The protocol is so simple. You move out, you go there, you look for, let's say, you look for, this is a protocol. You look for making out friends, you make friends. After making friends, you can start dating. After you date, you take that person to their parents, you go see their parents. There is dowry in Africa if this thing is leading to marriage, and you can do a wedding or whatever. It can be big or small, but you have to let people know. You have to make our ladies or gentlemen respected in society, because our culture believes that everything is given in broad daylight. Ni mchana peupe. Kama unapatiwa msichana unaenda na yeye. So I told him, look, if you get that woman, kindly let us know, so that if we are doing a show, we will do that show. Again, we would want you to go and see the parents of that woman, and that is the honor we give our parents in Africa. And after that, maybe there will be arrangements. You can decide from there. There will be dowry. It's upon you to decide where you want to live, whether you want to live in Poland or to remain in Kenya. Otherwise, he has established roots in Kenya, and he has a consultancy firm on IT, cybersecurity, blockchain, and cryptocurrency, where he is training this generation. We can only wish him the very best. On our show, we say there is no discrimination. We are wishing everyone the very, 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 very best. So kindly go on my Facebook stories at Njenga Njeru. Go there, pick his email him directly, and he will get back. If you have those qualities, the better. If you don't, there is no need of sending that email, because again, but you can try. Who knows? People change their minds. Okay, those are the kind of details I wanted to share with you. That is the information I received from him. And if you want more, I will send you more and more of his photos. I have more than 50 of his photos, so I can send them to you. I'll just pick a few and put them on the thumbnail. I'll put a few on Facebook, so that if you're interested, you can feel free to contact him. He is an alumni of the USIU, the United States International University, and therefore most Kenyans who have studied there know him. Most people who are residing along that avenue know him. And if you are interested, feel free to contact. I told you that we are headed to a global, what do we call it? A global outreach. Like, we are looking at a situation whereby I want you, for those of you who are complaining that you don't know how to use emails, you better learn how to use an email, because this is the 21st century, okay? And most people find it convenient to reply on emails than on phone calls. You get the point. We understand that maybe for you, you are good with phone calls. There is somebody else who is conversant with emails. Na simu, kama ni simu, imagine umepigiwa simu 1,000. I keep on insisting. Humanly, it's impossible. It is humanly impossible to give attention to all the contacts. Then, which work? Utafanya kazi gani? If 1,000 women calls you, if 1,000 men call you, and they call you, they want you to pay attention. They want to call you maybe on an average of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, ni kujitetea. When will you work? So we find it very fair and just enough to share emails. I have his phone number, but he will share his phone number with you directly. And that is what has happened even with the other guest, that mnakuja mkisikizana kwa emails, akikutumia picha zake, ukiconfirm, ukimtumia zake, he can give you the WhatsApp number, then you can communicate and take it from there. Because after all, he's just looking for one person, and you are also looking for only one person. You cannot give 1,000 people attention on phone, and you cannot keep on putting those phone calls off. Is that okay? Fair enough. So kindly subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, we are headed to the road. We are headed to 10,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 10K subscribers, and once we get there, we will be bringing live streams, and that will be the order of the day. So until tomorrow, this is Njenga Njeru. See you in the next video. God bless.